All these clones, we the original.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got fantasies. No sanity, it's just insanity. My mommy hoping nothing happens to me.
And welcome back to another exciting day on Erryting Kool at a different location, different setup. You know, we keep on, doing interesting things, but I think you all notice these two people on the side of me. They look familiar. First, they was, in a digital line, but now we finally meet up in person. We have Mr. Maury on the left of me, and then we have Adria on the far left. So we're about to get into some interesting days, but, as per our last virtual night ride on town, I had a co-pilot and Adria's co-hosting with me today. So take it off. Actually, before we start,
Okay.
every time on Erryting Kool, we always have, the Bayman word, phrase, or saying of the day. And since we in person, I'm going to give you that task to tackle.
Put me on the spot there. I guess the most common Bayman word I think is mudasek, which is like the equivalent of my gosh.
I mean, we chose the next one because we already had the one. What else?
Your wife sour,
Your wife, Sam.
which means your situation is very difficult at the moment.
Your situation is very difficult. So, your wife, Sam. So
That's kind of appropriate.
That's very appropriate.
I think that's everybody.
So, Adria, what you have up for us today with Mr. Maury?
Well, yes, I'm meeting with Mr. Maury. Thank you for taking out the time. Mr. Maury is the founder of Green Pirate, as we know.
Yes, indeed.
And just like we're wearing our masks, I think the elephant in the room, the question is, how is Green Pirate handling the social distance protocols with COVID-19 regulations?
Well, the good thing is, the majority of the restaurant is outside. Today, actually, we was just opened the inside. Ministry of Health came in and they gave us some guidelines. We took a lot of tables out. We took 2/3 of the table out. So that changes things a little bit on the inside. But, where we have the deck here, the courtyard, and then outside by the boats and everything, the marina, that's pretty much been our mainstay right now.
Yeah. And then has that affected your menu items at all? Is it pretty much the same or?
No, we've cut out, we cut a big, at least half the menu out. And a big part of that was, from the curbside, pickup and deliveries. We had to reduce the size, obviously, just so that, we had 2 employees. So we couldn't make everything. And even now in the kitchen, because of the social distancing rules and, the restrictive PPE and everything that they have to wear. They always wore the gloves and everything else, but now with the masks and everything else on the line, it's very difficult for the staff to, we can't change the size of the stoves and everything else. So, to spread them all out, we just can't do that as much menu items. So we kind of stayed to the same thing. We also still offer the family menu with, a whole chicken or a couple of pork chops or steaks and larger size quantities that you can order.
Yeah.
Interesting. So how does it feel to just have people back in Green Pirate after almost like 3-4 months?
Well, the biggest thing was, just leading up to the opening, we had to have the employees in and did the training and everything else and worked with everybody. So that was, it was nice to see the faces that I usually see every day.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see everybody back and healthy, and that was a welcome. And then obviously then the customers came in, and it was nice to see just about everybody showed up. So the the country's done a pretty good job at mitigating the spread and obviously the loss of life. So it was nice to see customers, a lot of the customers that we'd seen before, come back and just see their faces. I mean, that was the biggest thing is you don't realize it, you know, because you see them every day and even the staff. And, you know, after 3 months, it was just good to see, you know, those bodies and the faces and everybody in front of you, you know. So that was nice.
So, like, how has, you know, because today we have mobile assist here, and how has mobile assist helped with, you know, even though we're trying to get back to normal, we know it's now a new norm and we have to do things a little bit more careful, probably more digital. So how does mobile assist mobilely with what you do and your whole entire business?
Well, Selena knows I've done, you know, I've reached out to her on several different things that we're doing, even on the marina side that we're trying to do, and also with a bigger project, you know, that we still haven't got approval for, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But
top secret.
I mean, they've no, I don't want to, you know, put mouth on it.
Yeah.
You know? There's plenty of other people out there that, you know, may not want to see it happen. But the big thing is with the restaurant, it's been a godsend for us because we were able to do a lot of orders and, you know, have stuff prepared. I mean, that's the biggest thing, I think, is the convenience of the customer to order from home, then get a WhatsApp back or a phone call to know that their order is being prepared, and then obviously show up and either pick it up and, you know, it's all paid for and everything else. So
yeah, because that's always good, like, you know, getting back to that norm to where, I mean, not really normal for us in the Bahamas, but like around the world, the whole digital path to actually ordering and just picking up has been a thing for the last decade. So
exactly.
You know.
And to add to that, like, we have been working with Green Parrot for a while now. You know, we love them, and the big thing I love about Mobile Assist is that that's what we do. We get the personal touch with clients. For example, we're doing a promotion with New Providence, and it's the same type of initiative, trying to get customers to pay through their app and get that activity for, you know, a mutual beneficial experience between client and merchant. So we are hoping to do, I know Mr. Moore, we've already talked to him about this, but working on promotions with Mobile Assist and Green Parrot to further both brands, because at the end of the day, all of us want to support each other.
Interesting. What? Go ahead.
I don't want to cut you off, but I mean, and the great thing about what Mobile Assist has done is that I think in a lot of cases, me as a diner, not in my own restaurants, but when I go out in the hospitality business, it's brought the control back to the customer, where the customer gets to say, okay, well, you know, this is how I feel about the customer service, and this is what I think. So in that respect, I think it's important because a lot of Bahamians and even, you know, people that come here often say, you know, they just come here, they feel like they pay, and then they don't get that personal service. Whereas this way, when they have control over the payment and everything else, they can decide for themselves, you know, what they think it's worth. And I think that's important, you know.
So Mobile Assist has a rating system where you could give a restaurant 5 stars and comments here?
Well, not so much, I don't know about the rating system, but they're more control, you know, the customer's in control of the payment, gratuities, and things like that. So
Exactly.
that's where, you know, they can control the rating.
Interesting. So how has, like, you know, is it easy for any, like, you know, what's the difficulty with just applying Mobile Assist to any business, and how was it, as, you know, you've been running Green Parrot for a number of years, you know, you're just getting this new thing, you know, doing a new way of business, a new way of transaction, and just somewhat adapting to that.
How is it adapting to that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think...
Was it easy for you or difficult?
Oh, yeah. Mobile Assist, they made it so easy. I mean, you know, they came in and set us up, and we made 1 or 2 changes in our point-of-sale system, and they did the rest, to be honest. I mean, we didn't have to do that much, you know.
That's good.
It was pretty simple.
I think we have another guest on set.
Hey, I want to know how y'all can have a little get-together here with
Mama
Mama
Sassy, everybody.
Y'all didn't miss me. Y'all started all this
I
right.
missed you. That's why I left the seat. You know, I said I feel coming.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Mama Sassy, to the Erryting Kool set. And she's also with Mobile Assist.
Yes,
The assist that, you know,
absolutely.
come across, you know.
Absolutely.
I won't go on too much, but how has Mobile Assist helped you, Cheryl, with your transaction?
Well, I am such a lazy person, right?
You are
have to
lazy. I don't know
admit.
why you
When I
can't say that about
lazy-
yourself.
Yeah, but I have to, right? Because what I love most about Mobile Assist is the fact that they take 90% of the work away from me. Okay, I don't even have to worry about my back end. Everything comes through their analytics. I have my customer information. I have.
To Mike?
How's
Go
this?
ahead.
I have my customer information where I can reach out, contact them if I want to do specials and discounts. I can do that through Mobile Assist. I basically have my mailing list, all those stuff in the background, and the financials, so I can just pull it all. I can track my inventory and my sales, and I can just print a record of it at the end of the month or whenever I feel to. So Mobile Assist to me is the most versatile app on the island. I haven't met anything like it.
Interesting.
You know, yeah, because like I said, there's everything that you can do in it. I have the store.
You have the store within the
Yes,
store.
I have the store, and I also have the scan and pay, which I use for a lot of the pop-up markets that I do. So
Interesting.
instead of me having to pay all that money to the bank to get a machine, a credit card machine, in order for me to get credit card transactions, I can push everything through Mobile Assist.
That's good.
So I love that about it.
So quick question to both of you. Do you feel like, you know, Mobile Assist helps you to cut costs on certain, maybe like, you know, you wouldn't have to pay to get an accountant to audit your finances, or it helps you to cut costs in certain ways where you could use your budget to maybe help promote your business in other ways, or, you know, introduce new promotions and things of that nature?
Well, it's kind of a one-stop shop in that respect. I mean, they promote their own product and your product with it, so that's a big thing. And you know, once you're on their platform, then everybody can see it if they're a Mobile Assist customer. So that obviously helps. As far as the convenience of payment, I mean, to me, that's what I think is most important, because like most Bahamians, I don't have much nice to say about the local banks, so
I agree.
it helps.
I agree.
Well, it's a frustrating experience. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
it
I mean,
is.
just try to
Very.
get somebody on the phone, and everybody. I'm not saying something that nobody
But
knows.
it's true.
Yeah, it's
You're
true.
correct.
But I can get Selena on the phone. I can tell you that. You know,
Right
I send her a
away.
WhatsApp, and she responds to me. So, and the other staff members at Mobile Assist. So there's always someone there to assist with that. I mean, it's almost like personal banking, and that to, you know, a business, and especially we don't want to be sitting there on hold waiting for somebody to pick up when you could be out there, you know, doing other things that are more important to the business. So it's very, you know, for operators, you know, like Mama Sassy and myself, it takes that worry out of it. So the cost is in our time is far more worth it. You know, that's the big thing.
Is that the same thing for you, sure?
Yes, that's and also too what I like, right? You know, he spoke about Selena and the Mobile Assist team, right? Well, sometimes because I rather not be in the forefront, I like to be in the background when I do a lot of stuff. So the time I'm taking to promote my business, to be out front and to be the face of Mama Sassy's, I would rather be in the kitchen coming up with new products, doing the product development behind the scene. To me, that is what I love most about it. Now, the thing is that when I get in the kitchen sometimes, I get so caught up in what I'm doing, I don't check my phone, I don't do anything.
Right.
So Selena would call the house, she would call the phone, and she would not stop, just, you know, in case I get a purchase order and I'm not processing it in a timely manner. She calls and says, now, Miss Cartwright, you know, this person ordered this from around 10 o'clock and I haven't seen you respond and it's already 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So they are behind you. She said, now, you know, you like to be on us, so I got to be on you because we can't have you making the brand look bad.
Yeah.
And so from a business standpoint, and especially when we know how a lot of Bahamian business owners operate, some of them are not very professional at all. And they do need that little nudging. And so they're there. And so what I love is the fact that they tie it in. Everything is personal. So they measure their success by your success on the app or
Okay.
any of their platforms.
And on the technical aspect of it, it is a cheaper alternative to the credit card terminal.
By
And
far.
basically, it's the same thing. It's just a different avenue through your phone. And so I just wanted to make sure we touched on that. It is a cheaper alternative.
That's good.
It's seamless because I don't have to fill out 10 papers, 10 sheet of paper,
Yeah.
and go through all of this stuff, even though the same bank got all my other information. Okay, and then on top of that, you know, with the credit card systems, when you sign up for it, whether or not you use it, they still charge you monthly fees.
Yeah.
So why am I paying for something that I'm not using?
Interesting. Well, just to get quick, I see you have a sack there. I don't know if that's your jams. And then
It is. It's some samples.
some samples.
Samples I bought for Peter.
Okay.
This one is the apple jam. So spicy apple. You want to hold that? And then I have this one, which is, well, this one is cranberry pepper. That one
Wow.
is cranberry pepper. And this one is the pink Moscato, spicy pink Moscato.
that is
Spicy.
this one?
Interesting.
Yes, so I brought him 3 samples.
So you working
So-
on that fishing trip?
Yes, oh yes, and
Because if you didn't watch the last episode, Mr. Maury promised us that he's going to take us on the boat. So we still waiting.
trust me, I had to come in person, right? Because I am gonna make sure he keeps his word, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because I just come in from fishing. The last time I was catching fish, I brought in some fish for the restaurant. So somehow I like to go back out with everybody.
And I make sure to tell him, don't play like he don't know me. So I pull down the mask. I did a little quick drop of the mask. I said, now, just so you remember this face when I come in, don't play crazy like you don't know me. Try shame me.
Full ID.
But I'd like to thank y'all for joining us today on this first segment because we got more in store to go on the road.
Yep.
And we can tell y'all where we going next. But I'd like to thank you, Mr. Maury and Miss Sherelle.
Thank you.
For coming in
Thank
person.
you.
We need to do this for real. For next time, we need to be in the van and have
Yes.
cameras posted up and go on a real night on the time when nighttime open back up again.
We
That
should
sounds like
also
fun.
remind our viewers that you can download the app.
Download the app.
App or Play Store. You
At the
search
Play Store.
Thank you. You search the word mobile assist, no spaces. You'll see it
No
will be the
spaces.
first one to pop up. And make sure you update the latest version. That's important. So you have full access to all the amenities. And then register, and then you're one of us. Welcome to Mobile Assist.
Welcome to Mobile Assistant. We about to get mobile.
Yes.
See you on the next side of this commercial break.
Hi, this is your favorite zaddy, Lord Jalen Willard from Erryting Kool, and this episode is sponsored by nobody. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Erryting Kool, feel free to email us at theoriginalpeoplenetwork@gmail.com, or you can slide in our DMs on Instagram at The Original People Network or on Facebook, The Original People Network. Now back to your scheduled programming.
Don't mind me. I'm about to do my Clint Watson. Now we're recording live from
Actually, Clint Watson does come here. We heard it from Aunt Betty's kitchen herself.
reporting live from Aunt Betty's kitchen with these two fabulous ladies on the right of me. We first have Adria B from Mobile Assist, and we also have Selena Archer now joining us. And you know, we always have interesting commercial breaks. 1 minute we inside on a couch. Next minute it looked like we in the back of the island, you know. But that's what we do on Erryting Kool. And as you already know, we are joined by Mobile Assist today. here at Aunt Betty's. And obviously, these are my co-pilots, so I always let them and defer to them to see where we going next.
Well, we're just really excited to be here with Aunt Betty's. Aunt Betty's recently signed on with Mobile Assist. She has her scan and pay up and running, which basically means that when you place an order, all you have to do is use your phone to scan and pay. And how to load money onto your app is you use your debit or your credit card, which means that you don't have to have cash and you don't have to travel around with it. She's also starting up her mobile store, which means in a little bit you'll be able to order food directly from the app when you press that Shop Now button.
So I get order this nice, refreshing mango daiquiri.
Y'all making me
Just
so
on the-
jealous. I don't have mine yet.
Hides away.
But mine is refreshing. Like, it was hot. And like this hitting the spot, like, you know, they even garnish it with the strawberries and orange.
Let you know what you're eating, basically.
Let you know what you're eating, smooth. And then if we tell you where we is, you ain't gonna believe where we is if you really live in the Bahamas. But we gonna keep that.
It's like a secret hideout.
It's a little secret
is.
hideout.
And it's a good weekend hideout, too.
Yeah.
True.
For all those who like to creep.
Yeah, excluding me. This is a good creeping spot though, cause it's like this so duck off. You ain't never find where this is. You gotta know, you know. The bar on the go.
Yeah, that's Samantha. Samantha actually runs the bar on the go along with Aunt Betty's. So when you come to Aunt Betty's, and Aunt Betty's menu, like, again, you see where we're at, right?
Yeah.
So this menu has shrimp fettuccine. We have just ordered some calamari and shrimp. There's a seafood pizza that she has. It's a very high-end menu and very tasty. Lobster, stuffed lobster is here.
And everything
I know you
is
can't
cooked
enjoy
to order.
any of these, but you know,
Yeah.
not for you.
Cause they keep on trying to rub in my face. Ain't no rubbing in the face, cause if I don't eat the flesh and the things that live and crawl and fly, I ain't feel like I'm missing out.
And it's delicious.
And everything is cooked to order.
And
Yes, that's the
everything
important
is
part,
chopped to order too. Again, this mango daiquiri. That is so delicious. Marco in the back of the camera right now, just enjoying. You got the tamarind and okay, he giving us a shot. So how does Mobile Assist, like, you know, pick these unique vendors? Okay, went from Green Pirate all the way down to Aunt Betty's Kitchen, and it's like, you know, it's almost the same type of business, but it's, you know, it's different. Like, you know, this is a whole different scene from being on the water at Green Pirates to now being, you know, have this backyard, part in the backyard feel. So, like, do y'all, like, go with a certain client aesthetic, or y'all just accept anything, like any client, and just try to boost their brand?
Well, I think it actually just leads to the fact that showing how versatile Mobile Assist is. We can serve the, you know, the big boys, and we can also serve the small businesses. So to answer your question, we can serve just about anyone.
Once you're legal.
Yes.
Once you're a legal
Once
business
you're legal,
operating in
with
the
it.
Bahamas with all of your documentation, we are happy to serve you.
And then once you leave, you get that Mobile Assist, you know, pass
Yeah.
the tissue. No, I don't want you to get it.
Is that some new type of thing? Pass the tissue?
No. See the assist. No, like you said, like, I need a basketball. See, they ain't even catch that. See the Mobile Assist, but see, I don't have to pass it. All I got to do is take like some piece of technology and,
Yep.
you know, bring it to you, the Mobile Assist.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah, I think the last time we were talking, we would just the technology. Like once you go to to the App Store or the Play Store to download the app, it looks. It's so user friendly. It's so well done. It's extremely professional. It will mirror any kind of global app that you've seen out there. And I think that coming from, again, you know, we're at a small Bahamian business. We are a Bahamian business as Mobile Assist, and seeing the type of quality that is available out here, that the talent that's available within the Bahamas, to me is always amazing.
Don't mind me, just that this tastes good. I just have to, like, I can't put it down. Like, you
We
know.
talking business, he talking about degrees.
You know, you have to create balance, but you know, once I have the ball, I could give you the assist, Mobile Assist.
What was in that daiquiri? 'Cause you're very loose.
But I salute Aunt Betty is for the daiquiri because this tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Waiting patiently.
so what's the next phase with Mobile Assist as it pertains to once you get a client, the client is pleased. What's the next evolution of that?
Well, for us, again, we'll start with like just even the consultation with the client. So when we came down to Aunt Betty's, we have bill pay, we have scan and pay, we have the mobile store. It really was sitting with Aunt Betty and trying to figure out exactly what it is that she needed that her business would benefit most from. So for instance, bill pay wouldn't have been one of those options because she wants persons to be able to come and scan and pay without having to accept cash at the premises.
Yep.
And then she wants to be able to do food delivery. A lot of businesses that are in the restaurant space do know that anytime you have a food order that is not paid for and that person cancels, you've already made it, so you have a lot of wastage. So she needed an option, which was the mobile store, to provide delivery and for persons to pick up. But the most important thing was that it was prepaid for. So when we talk about the next steps, excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, she's finally getting her order.
Camera shot.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
Fresh out.
Ooh.
See all that goodness just spilling.
Yes.
I could even.
All right, Adrian's going to take it from here.
Yes, and so even after Selena covered the consultation phase, and then we are very hands-on as a company, and so we do. Is it good?
See, I don't want them to tell me that, I freaking out because the dice.
I just want to make sure. All
right.
I think
look at
it's 3 yeses.
Yeah. She need a moment.
Again, this is Aunt Betty.
Hold on, wasn't it? See, someone off screen describing what luscious taste the caramel. Hold on, what's this called?
This is a mudslide. This is not your average mudslide.
This is not the average mudslide.
I've never seen
It's
a mudslide
garnished
like
with the
this.
strawberry,
And I think there's
topped with cherry.
and ice cream that's on top.
Ice
Sorry,
cream
we
that's
got
on
totally
top
off
with the
track.
caramel. Only at Aunt Betty's.
It's
Come
so
get
good.
yours today.
What were you? Oh yeah. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Mobile
Uh-huh.
Assist is very hands-on, and so after consultation, we do everything from trainings to co-promotions. We have some co-promotions with customers now, and it's just a way to be mutually beneficial for both us and the client. Because at the end of the day, if you win, we win, and that's what matters.
And being able to give those solutions, I think. Like we always say this, like there's not a business that we've ever met that we couldn't facilitate or serve. Like we've actually even we've had a very large client, which we'll be announcing soon, that came and said, oh, listen, we want the scan and pay, but these are the features that we want built into it. So we actually sat down with the development team and then catered and customized to what that business wanted. So when you talk about the next steps for Mobile Assist, whatever your business needs are the next step.
Exactly.
So whatever you need, they got it. They got
Again,
it.
within reason.
Whatever you need, they got it. They
You
got
can
it.
do whatever you like.
You could do.
We could do
Yeah,
it.
but I was singing. Shout out to Rick
Why are
Carey.
you looking at me like that?
No, that's Rick Carey. So whatever you need, I got it. I got it. But we just here on a nice. I don't want to date it, but on a nice afternoon. It's hot outside. Enjoying the festivities, enjoying the people, because there's a lot of lively people just relaxing after a long day. And it's finally good to be outside, because the last time me and these I getting all tongue tied.
Yellow or lovely?
I was gonna say lovely.
One of them.
Lovely,
all know what
lovely.
yellow is. We are not
I was
yellow.
gonna say young ladies. The last time we connected, it was virtually on Zoom, and now we actually that was only like 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
That
long
4 or
ago.
5 episodes ago. Yeah,
A Zoom party.
yeah, that was 4 or 5. I think I want to say 5. 5 episodes ago, and now we here in person. Are we missing the CA right now?
Yeah, boy, he be mad. I forgot to tell him.
Oh man.
Sorry, CA.
Next time, on Mr. Thingham's, Mr. Murray's
Moore.
boat.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got that coming up.
And we gonna do a whole thing where we in a taxi and whatnot. But
That's another thing. So any taxi drivers out there that want to get on Mobile Assist, scan and pay is for you, and then we'll catch a taxi to do the next podcast that we.
yes, please buy. Like if you have a big Sprinter where we could just put a bunch of cameras.
So we ain't
in.
going with my Hummer idea with the pool then. It's
Oh
hot.
yeah. Selena
It's
wanted a
hot.
Hummer with a pool.
It's
So if
hot.
you have a Hummer with a pool, link
I like
us.
DeMarco. He's like very
And for
accommodating.
the-
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, like our services, the bill pay, the scan and pay, the mobile store, these are all different forms of payment solutions. And so the scan and pay, for example, is a cheaper alternative than the credit card terminals that you would see in the regular stores. And so just for those who want a little refresher, we are basically all things payment for your business.
I have one quick question. So I know y'all talked about a lot of the commerce between business, whether big and small, to individual. But what about the commerce options between individual to individual?
We do have right now available in the Bahamas. We do have money transfer services, right? So, for instance, if I had too many of these.
Mudslides.
And Adria needed to send me some money to pay for it through my app because I just went bankrupt on my bank card, which is entirely possible out here. Then Adria could send me some money and then I could just pay Aunt Betty's.
Exactly. And we've used this. I mean, I know it's COVID time, but when, everything was outside and we had...
We outside right
events,
now. We had an event right now.
I know, right?
When we was free.
All the pop-up events, they enjoyed the scan and pay, especially because everything is like, hey, you don't have cash, credit card. You could just put it on your phone, load your wallet, and we're good to go. And so it's very on the go. And that's what we're attributed to as Mobile Assist.
We even have like that donate.
The donate option.
Yeah, we have a donate option.
I think y'all was speaking on that the last time where when it came to whether you wanted to donate to the J Association or
we have SAC on it now. Yeah, you should get on there, raise some funds.
Yes.
For that taxi, that Hummer.
So I would like to do a little infomercial right now. We are just a few poor souls looking for a grand excitement. We request that we want a Hummer with a pool in it because we love to hang around the pool all day and just parlay and sachet and just make money. Everything.
That's sachet.
But we like to just chill and have a nice ride on town. Promote things, talk things. Be people. And I just running on with all kind of other foolishness.
We need that Sarah McLachlan song that has come on with the Pats. Play it in the background as you do this. Adria, where's your puppy eyes?
Oh, goodness.
She had to get ready.
A little too.
And then we have that dramatic zoom in. All right. But it's great to have like new technology with Mobile Assist and, having other options, because I think everybody's trying to go digital now. We've been fighting, clawing for Bahamian businesses to go digital from, I think, 2009, 2010. And it's like, we shouldn't have had to wait until... All right. We shouldn't have to wait until we have a world pandemic to say, yo, we're going to take our business online. And, I'm always a proponent for, evolution, always a proponent for innovation, and I think this is the first step that we could do.
Yeah, and though, again, you said it's unfortunate that it took such travesty for us to, be like, okay, we can do things online, but at the same time, I'm glad that things were in the making. So when things arise, hey, we're here, we're ready to get you set up, and we're available. We're ready now. We can set you up in as little as 48 hours mobile store, 24 hours scan and pay. We got you.
That's good.
And the beauty of that is everybody's talking about the second wave of COVID and what was the killer? What is it? The murder hornets?
Yeah, the murder hornets and the locusts and the dust coming out from Sahara.
Time. Yeah. But from there, it's we live in a hurricane belt, and from time to time we do get those really bad hurricanes. And even if we do get a hurricane, it does mean that businesses get shut down. When you have your business digital, you don't necessarily need a
storefront, a brick and mortar,
store. Or a physical location in order to do business. So I think that's important as well. It's almost like business continuity. Haha, I got the word.
Business
continuity plan to go digital. I mean, I would think so anyway.
Yeah, but I think the storefront dying out. Much stores, I don't know if anybody knows, but you know how much storefronts closed down since like this whole lockdown quarantine has been peeled back? Like, because people couldn't make it, and it only make more sense to consolidate your resources and put everything online. Like, why do I need 10 brick and mortar stores when I could just have one as like a boutique, or probably 2 different districts and have
Right.
everything else online? Like, I don't make no sense to have 5.
Even
Like,
for
you know?
like the Family Island customers, you know what I mean? Like we always talk about diversifying our own economy, and this now gives you an opportunity for Nassau, Freeport, Anagua. All of those businesses now can be interconnected with the same types of customer bases. So you're reaching the entire Bahamas when you go digital.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I don't know if any of your other sales team members would like to come touch the
hey,
mic.
Chrissy, hey, Clarice, y'all want to come say hi? Yes, with no lash.
Oh man.
These are some
We
of
have
our
a mic
sales
for you?
team members, our superstars. Coming to Grace. Yeah, we can share. That's fine.
Hold on, you could take my.
Take mine, because I'm gonna try and do some work with this.
Yeah, just come on, just sit down right here where Selena was. All right.
Good to you get the sales team's perspective as well, because
I like a slide over.
they have a different
And
element.
you can see everybody. So these are an extended family of Mobile Assist. And please introduce yourself, ladies. New to Erryting Kool.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chrissia.
Hi, everybody. I'm Clarice.
All right, Curlers. So, how do y'all? What is your role in this juggernaut of a brand, Mobile Assist?
So we're both sales agents. Right, Clarice?
They are superstars.
They're superstars.
Yes, we are, and we're responsible for pulling it all together. We go out there, we catch the fish, and we make it happen.
So, who has cooked the fish?
Selena and persons like Adrian, yourself.
And then who has served the fish?
Oh, we all do. We all this is actually a serving of the fish.
Okay. So, welcome to the fish fry, the Mobile Assist edition.
Yes.
But so with sales, like, do y'all find that it's a lot of pushback now that because Bahamians are slow to adaptation, and especially with this technology, do you feel like it's easier to sell them on your product, or?
I feel, well, in anything to do with business, you're going to have a pushback, especially with changes. But once you make them aware that it's Bahamian owned and that we're trying to keep everything in our economy, especially during this time, then you will have more of a bigger, you'll have an acceptance from people when they hear that. When they hear it's all Bahamian owned, it's like the Bahamian PayPal, and you sell that to them, that draws them in.
Okay. One question. No, go ahead.
Oh, with me, I didn't have practically any pushback. They were all ready and willing and just ready to step on board to dive into something new.
That's good.
We're here to stay, so
They had to stay. They had to plant their flag. They had to say they're not fishermen of men.
Which I
they are
think
fishermen.
As he finished, I'll give him some time to process that.
I was with her and she started talking. I was like,
But, in the midst of it, I think it's a great opportunity for us to even salute to the Bahamians out there and the Bahamian businesses. I know I came back home 2 years ago, and 2 years ago we were not as ready and as willing to have these online platforms. Everybody still had a lot of cash on them, for which me coming from the States didn't make sense.
Exactly,
but
yeah.
It's really nice to see that we have shifted, and even in the 2 years that I've been here, I see a more readiness to adapt to online, which is wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's so interesting. I forgot to ask y'all too. So, does Mobile Assist have the capacity to take international payment right now?
Yes.
So I could sell a service to someone outside of the Bahamas, and then y'all can receive that payment, correct?
Well, the app itself, it has the capacity to do so, but this is our landing page.
Okay.
Like, this is what we're starting with, so it's only open to Bahamas right now. But
Okay.
that is in the plan. That is in the works.
Okay.
Global.
Just to add, so if you did have a Bahamian business, right? Because we're also regulated by central banks, so there's certain rules and things that we have to follow, and this is why international businesses have to go through a process, and that's coming on stream later. But if you are a Bahamian business and you want to sell your products to an international market and have them pay you, then that's fine too, because we accept all major credit and debit cards, cryptocurrencies as well.
Ooh. Yes, you're speaking my language. You can see me as a international man, a Renaissance man.
Okay.
I always look. I've been looking these upcoming weeks because, like, I have inquiries from the U.S. and Canada, and I'm like, okay, what's the best feasible thing to do? Like, to accept payment from like outside, and because we have so much restriction. I mean, I think central bank is lessening the restrictions as it pertains for us, obtaining payment for outside sources where. The only way you would have to do it is through a bank. But I'm like, what is the digital solution to that matter? So I love to hear that, that y'all are coming up with something to.
Digital solution is mobile assist.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
And so y'all would say y'all the assist leaders.
I would say so.
Y'all throw the most touchdowns and throw the most alley-oops.
We definitely have the most functions in terms of, like Selena said, there isn't a business that we can't solve a problem that we have a solution for. We have the solutions for all the businesses that we've come in contact with so far. But Justin, let me ask you, what... Oh, sorry. Oh, let me ask you, what do you think about mobile assist? You've been with us, for a while now, but I haven't heard your opinion.
My opinion. No, but I love new technology because listen, I live in the future. And it's like,
Jeff Bezos type of guy.
No, for real, I live in the future. So it's like, I'm always, with my platform is revolutionary. So it's like, okay, you take something that is old and you bringing it to new. So like, part of what we do as, not just Erryting Kool, but just the network and all my other businesses going on. It's like we like to connect with other Bahamian businesses where there be new innovations. Let's bring everything to the 21st century. And I think that's always super important.
Yep. Well, for those who are watching and interested in businesses, these are our two main ladies. We still have some more on the team, but that's who you'll get in contact with, or the general our general hotline. We also, if you'd like to download the app, it's on your app or Play Store. You just search Mobile Assist, one word, no spaces. Make sure it's the latest version so you have full access to all our amenities, and then register, and welcome to Mobile Assist.
Welcome to Mobile Assist.
Welcome to Mobile Assist.
So before we wrap up, I'd like to say one thing. I feel like I'm Margaret Johnson and I'm here with Mobile Assist. No. We're gonna keep on with the double entendres, but I'd love to thank y'all for joining us on Erryting Kool today.
Thank you.
This has been a ride. I know y'all to finish your food?
No,
they ain't finished. They about to go finish their food at Aunt Betty's kitchen, and I about to go eat too. But
with drinks from bar on the go.
Bar on the go with Mobile Assist. And I just like to thank all of y'all again. Thank you to Selena, Mr. Maury, Mama Sassy's, everyone. Let's do this again, but this next time on the boat or in the Hummer with the pool.
Calling you out, Mr. Maury.
I mean, I ain't gonna forget because Sherelle ain't gonna forget. But we're gonna see y'all next time.
We're mobile, so we can go anywhere.
We're mobile, so we can go anywhere.
That's
and
right.
That's another episode of Erryting Kool. Peace, love. Yeah, see.